Hello everybody, welcome to the channel, hope you're all doing well, and today I have a portable vape review for you all. I haven't done one of these in a while, though I do get a ton of vapes sent to me. The majority of the vapes I get don't actually make it on camera because I don't find that they're in any way, different and unique or interesting from any of the other vapes I get. But this one right here was an exception, so I've decided to actually do a quick session of it and show you guys some of the features and why I'm probably going to keep on using this one off camera as my new portable. So this is the Legacy Pro by Airvape, and it is their premium vaporizer, the most premium one that they make. It's a follow-up and a tune-up of some of their past models, such as the Legacy and the XS. And the reason this is considered a premium portable vaporizer is a mix of all of the crazy amount of features it has, as well as the price. The price for one of these units is 269 US dollars, or about 350 Canadian. That is pretty pricey for a portable vape, and that actually puts it just $80 short of the Storz & Bickel Mighty, which is kind of the only thing you can compare this to in terms of features and price. But can it compete with it? Well, I've now been playing with it for about 10 days, and my conclusion is that, yeah, it can compete with it. And Airvape advertises this as the only vaporizer you'll ever need. So that's a pretty tall order. Now, initially, when I saw that quote, I thought that they were kind of overselling it, because after all, the average portable vaporizer that's used heavily lasts what? 3 to 4 years, and then the battery starts to give out, or the charging port breaks, something like that. But as I started to explore it, I realized that they actually covered a lot of these type of anticipated problems. So the first thing when I opened it up is it came in this funny little box that had this nifty optical illusion on it. I thought that was kind of funny. And then you open it, and inside it has this box that doesn't contain a user's manual. Instead, there's a QR code if you do want a user's manual. And when you open it up and dump the contents, what you end up finding inside is, oh, there we go. You end up finding a charging cable, a Type-C charging cable, which is the kind you'd want. You get some cleaning brushes, well, one cleaning brush, as well as some cotton swabs. You get a bunch of replacement screens and gaskets for all the gaskets that this vape contains, and it does have a number of screens as well. So this was very useful in case you ever lose one. And as well, there is a concentrate pad. So of course, this vape isn't just a herbal vaporizer. It does in fact do concentrates. I'm just not going to be showing it in this particular video. So everything was okay thus far in terms of the accessories, but the only vape I'll ever need needs to have certain features that are absolutely a must. So the first feature I checked is, does it have precise temperature controls? It does. Basically, once you turn it on, you press the up or down button, and it goes all the way from 200 Fahrenheit to 464 Fahrenheit. And if you just press the power and the down button at the same time, then you can flip back and forth between Celsius and Fahrenheit. The next question is there a auto off with a display timer to show you how long before it turns off? Well, yes, there is. There is, in fact, a display timer, and you can actually alter it by pressing the power and up button from 3 minutes to 5 minutes to 10 minutes. The actual warm-up time for this thing is under 20 seconds, which is about as good as you can expect for a portable vaporizer. Okay, so that was a good start, but then the big question is there a good quality, high capacity battery when you open this thing up and look? And in fact, there is one. There is an 18650 replaceable battery that's 3200 milliamp hours. So that's really, really good, because even on the Storz and Bickel Mighty, which does have two similar batteries, you can't actually remove them and replace them yourself. You have to send it in. Here, when the battery gets, bad from overusage, you can simply pop it out, put another one back in, and you're all set. And I love that, because I hate this whole evolution of batteries that can't be replaced by the end user, whether we're talking vaporizers or cell phones. Okay, so since the battery can be replaced, that does in fact make this a better candidate for the only vaporizer I'll ever need. But then the question is, what if the charge port breaks? Does this thing have wireless charging? It does. If you have a wireless charging pad, you can just put this backside on it and it'll charge up your vape. So it doesn't even matter if eventually the charge port, which is right over here, clogs up on you, breaks, something happens to it, you can still get this thing charged with a wireless charging pad. So that's pretty cool. Other less critical but also very cool features for this vaporizer include a 24 karat gold plated herb chamber. There's also this little micro dosing puck that's on the chamber that you can use if you want to take just small amounts of herb or whatever it is that you're using, and you can also remove that puck entirely. On the battery compartment door, there is a metal pick tool, which is always handy when the vapes come with a little tool that you can sort of put inside the bowl and clean it out. This vape has a leather exterior, which if you don't actually like leather products, that's okay, because it's actually vegan leather. And there's also this removable glass air tube inside the battery compartment that you can also pull out and clean out if it has resin buildup. And I also like the design here because clearly by looking at this you can tell that the herb chamber is as far away from the mouthpiece as it could humanly be, so the vapor has quite a ways to travel, cools it down, makes it really easy and mild to pull through. And let's say that you don't like the 3-minute timer, you don't even want to have it on for 3 minutes at a time. That's all right. There's also an on-demand mode. If you press the up and down buttons at the same time, you switch to on-demand, and then the vape only heats up when you hold down the power button. And since it heats up very quickly, you can barely tell that it's an on-demand mode and not a constant on mode. Just packing it now so I can show you guys what the airflow is like from it. And often a good vape is ruined by the quality of the draw, because the draw is just, it's hard, it's not easy to pull through, it's harsh. None of the things are the case here. The draw is very easy. I would rate it 9 out of 10, and it's quite cool and very pleasant. So let me just power it on right here. 3 pushes of the power button, and on it goes. And you guys can see just how quickly it is heating itself up. Very, very fast. So the downsides of this vape, and I did find a couple. First off, there's this mouthpiece right here. It's very, very easy to remove. I was very concerned about losing it, which is a bit of a problem on the only vape you'll ever need. But when I contacted the company about this, they told me that they had so much feedback about this mouthpiece being loose like that, that they've already changed it for the next batch of these, and then the mouthpiece kind of sits in there a lot harder. The other issue with this vape is that it's a little bit hard to open it up and fill it without making a mess. Let me just take a draw on it here first. That was a big draw. But yeah, when you open this thing up, you often open it, and whether the little puck thing is in the chamber or not, you just get a little bit of spillage unless you actually hold it just like this, open it very carefully, and just take a great deal of care with it. It takes some getting used to, so that was the only part I didn't particularly like. But otherwise, can't complain about the quality of the draw. So I'm going to be using this vape for quite a while myself. Good job, Airvape. I would link to it down in the video description, but unfortunately that might be a big no-no with YouTube. So unless you're watching this on the BitChute version of this video, you're going to have to look this up manually. But yeah, beyond that, hope you guys had a good and useful time. We'll be back in a few days here doing an episode on molybdenum deficiency, so that should be cool. And until then, make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and we'll see you all next time.